It is never out of place that in life, everyone wants to feel comfortable. One of the things that gives you pleasure and comfort, especially when you're young, is cars. Not just the car, but good cars. These cars come in different colors, shapes, and also accessories. Some are flashy, while some are quite simple and regular. But all this depends on the individual choices. My name is Oyinlola Aregbe. Welcome to this very interesting topic, Wrong Buy on Auto Xpat, your guide to safety.
Yeah, what's up world, what's up Africa? It's your boy Cristiano, aka Kistope, aka Mr. Oju, aka The Weekend. I represent you worldwide segment to the fullest, and you're watching Auto Xpat. All about safety, man. All about safety. Yeah. I was live at the beginning without a car. There's always been a car. Yeah, there's always been a car. When I was in school, I started driving at the age of 16. Yeah, at the age of 16. Anyways, there's always been a car, in the house. My dad had plenty. I had I think 4 cars or so. Yeah. So, yeah, there's always been a car. So, like I said, I started driving at the age of 16, and then I'm still driving. But right now, I do a little less driving right now because I have people that do that. Honda, baby boy Honda. Yeah. Color green. In fact, the funny thing about that car is that, man, I use that car passion. I'm a pro right now. I'm a pro, and I gotta even teach you how to drive. But then, basically, let's just say, it's there now. The rules are there. Don't drink. Don't drive. You understand? You drink, don't drive. You're drunk, don't drive. And no, don't do this while driving. Okay? Don't do this, please. Don't drink, don't drive. Allow me to fight. The first thing when you get to your car in the morning, after probably you must have washed the car and all that, cleanness, close to cleanliness. You open your bonnet, there you go. First thing I check the water in the radiator. I make sure I check that. I check my oil to make sure it's gauged. What do I check? I check the oil. I check the tires too. I make sure I check the tires. I make sure I do this is actually not really necessary, but I make sure all my lights are working. The pointers, the full light, everything. Even if it's daytime, I make sure everything works. Basically, I think those are the things I check before I step into my car, before I kickstart the engine. Basically, if you're driving, there's this thing. In case you don't know, there's a thing on the road. You have the speed limit is actually specified on the road. Beside the road, you just say 20 or move at the rate of 20, but then you never see me do 80. Nah, my highest probably 60. So yeah, you never see me do 80. At times now, if you're moving, probably you're moving within a neighborhood or something, you really need to be very careful. I think but trust me, you never see me do 80. How often I observe traffic lights and all that, road signs and all that? Yeah, I do it quite often. Like, I'm always doing it. I really want to get it right. Driving, there's more to driving than just sitting in the car, holding the steering, and then swerving left to right. You understand? You can't just come on the road without considering all other factors as well. That is what guides you. It's not about having money to buy enough car. If this one crashes, you buy another one. No. It's about the damage you make, the innocent you put in danger and all that. So that's it. Okay, my message for Auto Xpat. Keep up the good work. Don't stop. The safety is key for we Nigerians. It's key. Keep up the good work. Keep pushing it. We're supporting you. We artists. We love safety to ourselves. We're supporting this movement. Auto Xpat, Auto BAM. I want to make a quick shout out to my fans. I love you guys a lot. Keep supporting Kistania. Keep supporting the brand. Keep supporting Get Worldwide Entertainment and Raging Bull as well.
What is more important than the assurance of safety when frequenting the Nigerian roads among 7 million others? Do you know that 80% of road accidents are caused by human error, while 20% are caused by mechanical faults? How often do you check the vital parts of your vehicle, such as the brake system, your lights, tires? Do you even know that tires expire? How exhilarating do you feel when taking a ride in one of the smartest auto brands? Are you one of those who thinks insurance never works? All these and much more you will learn on this program, Auto Xpat, your guide to safety.
Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Chijoke Ojukwu, as usual, of Blaze Auto Care on the program Auto Xpat. Today we'll be taking you on vehicle service and routine maintenance. And when we talk about vehicle service and routine maintenance, we'll be talking about the basics and things that are involved. With me today on the show is Mr. Dumebi Ginigeme. And we'll be walking you through on one or two things that take place when we service your vehicles at Blaze Auto Care. At Blaze Auto Care, and like most good outfits would have, we have about 3 levels of service. We have the basic service, we have the second tier of service, which we categorize here as value service, and we have a comprehensive service, which we at Blaze Auto Care refer to as Blaze service. I mean, this is top of the range, recommended by your manufacturers to be carried out at intervals. But first, I need to let you know, service and maintenance should be carried out in accordance with the vehicle, the manufacturer's specifications. This afternoon, we have a vehicle in the shop for service. We would be starting with a few things. One, during the routine service, apart from the general checks we want to have on your brake fluids, on your steering fluids, on your wipe wash fluids, you want to talk about your radiator coolant. We want to look at things like the air filter. We want to have a check on your battery performance. We want to check on your brake performance, brake level, disc wear, etc., etc. Now, but most important we want to look at is your lubricant, and that forms mostly when we want to run a basic service. No matter how basic it is, once you want to have your car serviced, I think to everybody, even the layman on the street, knows that you need to change engine oil. And so when we go to that angle of oil change, one would need to be a bit more careful when you visit. For those who want to use their local mechanics, I advise them to be a lot more careful, because with the advent of new technologies in vehicles these days, you just don't put put any lubricant into your engine. Most cars have specifics. And for that simplicity or ease of location, the manufacturers have placed this on the oil cap. This is where you have your new engine oil placed into the engine. I mean, this is a simple oil cap and what it looks like. And once you loosen that out, for most vehicles, you find an SAE or an API specification. This is 0W20, and that is the engine oil specification required to service this vehicle. But you can also see there's more like an instruction for you to see the owner's manual. Please, I advise you always go through the owner's manual for service. The next you want to have during your service, which is a vital point, a vital component, are your spark plugs. This helps in the performance of your engine. This is what the spark plugs would look like, for those who don't know what spark plugs look like. But at most service intervals, you need to have a second look at your spark plugs. You need to be sure that the gaps at the tips are maintained. This can only be done by a qualified auto service center with a qualified technician. The proper gaps are maintained in between the plug cap tip, the lid and the ends. It's proper. You use the approved and specified plug. Every vehicle comes with its own specification on plugs as well. Please take note of this, very important component. It determines how well your engine performs. It determines how well the combustion, which means your fuel consumption and the movement of your vehicle, is a vital ingredient to that.
Hi viewers, my name is Hyginus Omeje, the Sector Commander for Federal Road Safety Corps, Lagos. You are watching Auto Xpat, your guide to safety.
Sometimes life has more questions than answers, and every teardrop seems to drown your laughter. But even when it hurts, there's someone who knows that everybody hurts, everybody cries, everybody walks along the lonely road sometimes. Let me take your hand, I will be a friend, because to me your happiness is just as good as mine, and you will be fine.
Leadway Assurance, ensuring happiness since 1970.
We've been hammering on auto insurance for as long as forever, and I'm sure a lot of people are not entirely aware of what the entire process entails. Today we're going to break it down into tits and bits, that's tiny little pieces, to answer even the most simplest and complex questions in your minds, and hence clear all traces of doubt. I'm Oyinola Regbe. Welcome to the insurance segment on Auto Experts, brought to you by Leadway Assurance, ensuring happiness since 1970. Today we're going to introduce to you an insurance mogul, an unshaken authority in the insurance world, and that's no other person but the National Retail Manager, General Business of Leadway Assurance Company, Alex Anaba. Here he comes.
How are you?
Good to have you on the program.
Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah.
For joining us.
All right.
Today we're going to talk about the comprehensive motor insurance, the details, everything that entails. Okay, please sir, can you tell us about the comprehensive motor insurance?
Okay, to quickly educate us on that and make it more clearer, I would use an analogy to describe comprehensive insurance. Number one is that comprehensive insurance is an extension to third-party motor insurance. Extension in the sense that it takes care of what the third-party motor insurance ordinarily does not cover. And how do I relate this? Let me take it with a picture. The person taking insurance, I refer to the person as the second party. The insurance company that is giving out the insurance is the first party. Why other people that may be affected as a result of your vehicle, either they suffer a crash or whatever, are referred to as the third party. So when you talk about third party motor insurance, basically it means it's addressing the third party. So anyone that is taking that policy actually addresses third party. So when I said comprehensive is an extension to third party, now the comprehensive insurance now recognizes the second party, who happens to be the person that took the insured. So on that note, if the insured have any form of crash on the road, definitely that insurance policy will address both the need of the insured and the third party. So that's basically what comprehensive motor insurance is. It covers the insured and others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That was very insightful. I love that. Okay, so what category of people is the plan meant for?
Yeah, basically insurance is meant for everybody. That comprehensive motor insurance or motor insurance generally is meant for everyone that has a motor vehicle on the road. So once you have a motor vehicle on the road, the minimal standard as required by law, the 1945 Motor Ordinance, is that we should have a minimum of third-party motor insurance. So once you're on the road, you're a motorist, you are qualified to have an insurance. You are supposed, not even qualified, you're supposed to have an insurance policy.
Okay, okay. Okay, so can commercial vehicles like keke, taxis and buses, you know?
Of course, they make up the motorists. They are expected to have, they should have it. Everybody, so long you're on the road and you have a motor vehicle that you're moving on the road, you are expected and you should have a form of insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, is there a length of time a person would have to wait to make claims after purchasing the policy?
The length of time is the time between when you purchase the policy and when you suffer a loss. And for a company like Leadway Assurance,
okay,
reporting a claim in Leadway is so dynamic and very easy. Once you put up a phone call, we take it that you have reported a claim. Once you send a text message notifying us, we take it that you have reported a claim. So it's just you prompting us that there's a claim, and we'll do our own.
Okay, wow. So you know that Leadway Assurance, they are top notch. They are always on point, like on top of everything. They got it covered. Okay, what level of damage does the policy cover?
Okay.
Does this comprehensive motor insurance?
Comprehensive motor insurance actually covers basically two levels of cover. One is the material cover, the other one is the bodily injury. So wherein there is a material damage, a property is lost via an accident, of course the policy will take care of that policy, either for the insured or for the third party. Now, when there is loss of life, the insurance also comes to play, and we pay a sum that is tagged unlimited, but must be prescribed by a competent court of jurisdiction. So that's basically what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, what happens if there's no damage to my car?
What if I insure and there are no accidents or there are no damages to the car? What happened to my money? Okay, I will keep insuring.
But what if you no crash? My money don't lost. That's a Nigerian mentality anyway.
All right, I have always been having that kind of question from time to time, but I would like to paint a picture. The kind of money you pay for premium is that it gives you peace of mind. But the same question, let me behave like answering a question with a question. If you have a security man and you pay the security man monthly, and you have this idea that, look, ward off the criminals, if they don't come, definitely the security man is entitled to his wages. So that is how the insurance premium is treated. If a claim does not occur, of course the insurance company will not return that money to you, because the basic reason is this, is the price of inequality. We exchange things that are not of equal value. Take for instance, maybe you are insuring a vehicle worth 1 million naira and you are asked to pay a premium of 50,000 naira. So you can check 50,000 to 1 million. That is purely unequal. So, and that is why we don't return the fund, because insurance is basically a pool of funds wherein we use the money of the fortunate many to compensate the unfortunate few.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, that sort of balances it up.
Yeah.
Sort of,
Yeah.
I like that. It's like symbiosis.
Definitely.
Okay, well, that's all the questions we can take for today.
All
and
right.
it was so wonderful to have you on
Thank you
today's
so
program.
much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's it for today's auto insurance segment on Auto Xpat, brought to you by Leadway Assurance, ensuring happiness since 1970.
Thank you.
I hope you've gained a lot, because I've gained so much information. I mean, my brain is like jam-packed. Enjoy the rest of the program.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody hurts.
Leadway Assurance, ensuring happiness since 1970.
Life is actually full of surprises, and Nigerians will never cease to amaze us with their outrageous talents and abilities. As we know that acrobatics are in diversities, but this particular one has taken us by surprise. Never had one of its kind in Nigeria, and a courageous acrobat had to take the risk. Motorcycle acrobatic has seen revival as new generations, groups and individuals strengthen their ties to keep the practice alive. Benjamin Peters, an indigene of Enugu State, has taken up the lead to take this acrobatic alive. The motorcycle acrobat claimed that it does it for fun and to show forth his God-given talent, that it is not a magic or diabolical act. He has traveled to several African countries and still counting, showing off his rider dexterity and abilities with the classic machines in fairs and festivals. We could see the Nigerians are living it and not stopping at one.
Benjamin. I'm native of Enugu State. I was born and brought up in Ekiti State, which I started this acrobatics at the age of 13 years with bicycle at Ondo State. Today, I thank God. I cannot say I'm perfect. My God is the only one that's perfect.
Is more important than the assurance of safety when frequenting the Nigerian roads among 7 million others. Do you know that 80% of road accidents are caused by human error, while 20% are caused by mechanical faults? How often do you check the vital parts of your vehicle, such as the brake system, your lights, tires? Do you even know that tires expire? How exhilarating do you feel when taking a ride in one of the smartest auto brands? Are you one of those who thinks insurance never works? And what then could be more rejuvenating than the guarantee of coverage of lost insured products? How comfortable and happy would you feel knowing that your vehicle is utterly secured through auto tracking device? All these and much more you will learn on this program, Auto Xpat, your guide to safety.
Mr. Niger. MRF Classical Production.
I actually learned of Filua Pimp My Ride on the internet, and I needed to do the painting work on my car, and I made my inquiries. I came here to the workshop and I saw samples of vehicles that had been worked on, and I felt let me give them a trial. When I got here today, barely 4 days after I brought my car here, I love what I saw. You wouldn't believe, you know, it was painted. It's as if it's, you know, out of the factory, you know. So it's the least I can say. It's a marvelous job. you're out there and you're not working here or you're not bringing your cars here, then you are missing. One, the price very much affordable. They work on the full complement of your vehicle, from the upholstery to the painting. You know, you can be sure of, you know, total solution for your vehicle. And I brought mine here right now. I have not regretted it at all. Yes.
Xpat Classical Production.
People make this costly mistake of buying the wrong car. Before you buy a car, ensure you make proper findings concerning the state of the engine, the fuel consumption level, durability, and mileage, so that you don't end up buying a liability. Thank you for watching today's episode of Auto Experts. My name still remains Oyinlola Aregbe. Sure you had a nice time with me this week. Let's do it again next week. And remember, your car is supposed to bring you pleasure, comfort, and joy, not sorrow. Avoid wrong buy. Please ask questions. Have a fabulous day.